Hey everybody, Midnight Range TM here. Thanks for visiting the channel. So, the next review in this crazy thing we call test and evaluation is going to be a bipod. From a company called XAegis, XAegis, off of Amazon. They gave me the opportunity to do a review on a 6 to 9 inch bipod. I got to choose which one, which is neat. They have a couple of different varieties. One has mlok, one has key mod, and one has Picatinny rail. Each one of those can also use a traditional sling mount. So you get one bipod that can work in two different fashions, which is kind of cool. And then there's adapters that you can buy too if you really want to, if you already have it and you want to buy it and put it on something else. But so it's pretty common as far as looking at it. You know, there's a lot of these on the market now. Some really expensive ones and some really inexpensive ones. So that's why it was kind of a neat review, because this one is on the inexpensive side. It's $18.99 right now. Like I said, 6 to 9 inch spring-loaded legs. It does not swivel. And it weighs about 10 ounces. There are some rubber pads on the top so it doesn't mar the bottom of your rifle when you put it on. And again, it's got really good tension. It really does have this. The springs are really nice. It's gonna stay up or stay up when it needs to stay up. It's pretty nice. Got a good finish on it. There's no scratches, no rust, no, nothing obviously wrong with it. When you have the legs all the way up and you push them, they spring out. And this one's a little different than the bipod I have now. I have a UTG Pro that doesn't have the notches cut into it. So this will be a little different for me. And when you want to put them back in, you just push that little bar there. They slide in, push them in, and it locks and puts the spring back under tension. So it's ready to pop out next time you want to use it. It locks in there really nice. They seem really good. Again, this one is set up for sling swivel, traditional, and it comes with the adapter that you actually attach with mlok. I got the mlok one, that way I could use it on my my new Howa. I have a Howa 223. Or I can use this, and this attaches to the bottom of an mlok handguard for an AR or AK or whatever, AKM, and you attach this to this. So it's very easy. It's really easy to do these. Basically, there's a little sort of screw down here with a knob on it. Okay, you undo that. And what it does is it gives you the ability to push this up. And this has kind of it's kind of a cam, if you will. Push these up, and it brings these little teeth apart, basically. And there's a little rubber piece of almost kind of like hose or something to keep these apart. Okay, and then what you do is bring out the rifle I'm going to be attaching it to. This is a Howa Legacy Series 223, Howa 1500. So you kind of, it's nice if you just kind of hold that mechanism. Those teeth will eventually, when you screw it back down, pinch together, and they pinch on the swivel mount. And it does have I think it has a hex head there too if you'd really want to crank it down, but there's really no reason to do that. And there you go. And you can hear when it locks in pretty nice. And obviously it doesn't lock, but the tension from the springs is what holds it in there. Now underneath, the bottom of the cam has some holes in it. There's 2 plates or 2 bars, and it has holes in it. So I'm assuming that's if you want to attach a sling to it. on top of having the bipod on. Some of them don't have that. That's kind of a neat feature. My Savage 110 has it has 3 sling mounts, one in the back, 2 in the front, and that's so you could mount a bipod and also a sling behind it. So this doesn't have that, but it has, that there. I'm guessing that's what that's for. It looks like it, and if not, I'm sure it would work. So again, those pop out. They are spring loaded. Pop out to where you want, adjust them. And there we go. So again, it's very traditional as far as bipods go. It's steady and does a good job. Like I said, it doesn't swivel. Some of them do. This one does not. So for now, I think it's got it seems great. It's inexpensive. It seems very well built. Doesn't have any play in it. If you're looking to throw a bipod on a rifle, on a budget, if you have multiple rifles that you want to put some bipods on, and not switch them back and forth from rifle to rifle to rifle, I think this is a great way to go. So XAegis, XAegis, bipod on Amazon.com. Check it out if you're in the market for something like that. It's kind of neat. Comes with this, make sure you get the one that you want. There's multiple ones if you want key mod, mlok, or Picatinny bottom. They all work with a standard sling swivel though, so that's kind of cool. So I'd like to thank them for sending this to me. I think it'll be a fun little range toy to play with. I needed one for this rifle, and it's going to work out great. So thanks for visiting the channel. You can find me on Gunstreamer, guntube.org, gunchannels.com, YouTube, and Instagram. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.